Switching.
Welcome to Pouring into Hours. Thank you so much for tuning in to our channel. My name is Shawanika, and I am the co-founder of Pouring into Hours Foundation. Wow, man, this has been something that I have been sitting on for a while now, and I felt it right that now is the time to share this knowledge. I feel like God continues to pull me back in this direction. Like, I'm a teacher at heart, have my teacher's license, been teaching for a while now. So I felt like this is something that I want to do in a non-traditional way, but teach our young people about financial education, about wealth building, about mindset and confidence, because you got to have the right mind to be able to build wealth. Life education, so school, work, when it comes to being a business owner, and of course, adulting 101, because you can't do any of these things if you don't want to be a grown up and do what you're supposed to do. So I hope that this channel helps our young people really see what they can become with the right information, with the right support and the right structure and the right education to help them be successful. I'm not taking anything away from our educators that are in the building, because they have those vital pieces that the students need to actually get their high school diploma to finish, and those who need to go to college to get the college education. But I'm also going to teach them how to have not just book sense, but life and street sense, because those two things are important. So welcome. Thank you for joining me. I just want to share the top 5 reasons why I feel like teaching financial education is important in today's day and age. It is super important. Number one reason, and this is no particular order, but this is one of the reasons why I feel like teaching financial education and helping you get your mind right, understanding like life education, wealth building, confidence, all that good stuff, why that's important. So reason number 1, being financially uneducated will keep you broke. I said it, broke. Do you realize that a job is literally being just over broke? Say that 3 times fast. Just over broke, just over broke, just over broke. Just saying. But if we only have just a job, it can go away just like that. And if we don't have the financial education to set ourselves up for these jobs that we rely on, then we're going to end up in a position to where we don't have what we need when the time comes. So my goal is to make sure you know how to be prepared for life's unexpected situations as they come. Now, it's not going to be an overnight change, shift, and do. It's going to take time. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take commitment to make this thing happen. But I believe in you. I know you got this, and I know you'll make it happen. So just hang with me through this process as you learn knowledge and information that's going to help you be successful in this thing. We're going to sit right here on this couch. I can't see the couch. I'm going to show you the couch one day. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to sit right here on this couch with me. And we're going to get this information, get this education. We're going to educate ourselves and equip ourselves to be able to be successful out here in this world, to know how to handle and maintain and keep our funds within our households, within our communities, within our families. Number 2, you know how to make money. A lot of us do. We've got some really young millionaires out here in this world, 18, 20-year-old millionaires. But the goal of that is to learn how to not just make the money, but also keep that money and grow that money. I'm nowhere, no shape or form saying don't spend money on nice things, but be smart. I'm going to teach you what an asset is, so you'll know how to make sure you buy more of those than you do liabilities. And you need to know what those are too. So we're going to dig deep into those words and those terms to give you examples of what that looks like, so you make well-informed decisions as you continue to progress forward. Number 3, school is not going to teach you right, if at all. Because I know there are some schools who do not teach financial education, who do not teach mindset shifting and growth, who don't teach adulting 101. They set some of our young people up for failure because they're not giving them this information. The reason being is because the world wants to have workers, and there needs to be certain workers, because some people aren't cut out for college. They can, I know people who say college is not for me, and it's not for everybody. I know some people who aren't cut out for leadership. I know some people who aren't cut out to be business owners and entrepreneurs. Everybody can't be an entrepreneur. Otherwise, who's going to run our businesses? So we do have those people who are our workers, who are content with being workers, and they make great money doing it, and they have a happy and joyful life. But you got to know deep down inside of you who you are. What does your role look like? Are you a worker? Are you a business owner? Or are you an entrepreneur? They're different things, y'all. So I'm going to teach you all of these pieces of it. And then also how to be responsible adults as you transition into this world. Because being responsible adults is going to be important. You can't sit around here and play out here in these streets, y'all, and not expect to have consequences come up, because it will, it can, and it will hurt you. It'll set you up for failure. So I want to make sure you guys have what you need as far as the tools to be successful, to go out here and do the best you can in this world. Number 4, learning through trial and error is hard. And I want to prevent y'all from having to deal with the extra hard stuff. I'm not trying to do it all for you by any means. You still got to do it yourself. But I learned through trial and error, and it was challenging. A couple bankruptcies later, it was challenging. But I learned a lot of things on the way that helped me to really get that knowledge I need, to know how to discipline myself, to know when to spend, when not to spend, how to set this up, where to put the. Trust me, it's been beneficial. So my goal is to ensure that you know that. So that's number 4. Learning through trial and error is hard, but it's hard, y'all. It is. But I honestly feel like you're going to learn a lot from me because of the trial and error that I went through. And I'm going to help keep you from going through it. If you listen, if you implement, I said, but listen, this ain't listen, this is the brain, this thinking. If you listen, then you're going to be successful. I'm not saying I'm an expert by any means. I'm just sharing what I've learned along the way that has been helpful, that has helped me to be in a good position that I'm in, and to actually have a life where I can enjoy, I can travel, I can, take care of my family and not worry about if this job drops me here tomorrow. I really have that position in my life to where I'm comfortable. And number 5, my top 5 reasons as to why financial education, mindset growth, wealth building, and life education is important to me. Number 5. This one's a hard one on me. The struggle doesn't have to be your story to success. I'm going to say that one more time. The struggle does not have to be your story to success. You may have been brought up in different types of situations, circumstances. You may have never seen anyone else in your family do this thing, but you can be that change maker. You could be that difference maker. You could be that first millionaire in your family. You could be that first thousandaire in your family. You could be that first person to go to college. You could be that first person to run your own business. You could be that first entrepreneur in your family that's successful in growing a business. You could be it. So don't struggle and feel like you got to go through the struggle just to learn it. Some people will have to go through it because they're not going to listen to the things that are being implemented. They're not going to put it into action. They're not going to actually hear it or even believe it. And that's on them. I can't make you get it. I can't force it down your throat. All I can do is be the good example before you to help you figure out what it is that will get you to where you're trying to go. So I just hope you guys sit back, listen, enjoy out this journey, because it's a journey, y'all. It is not an overnight thing. This is not a sprint, y'all. It's a marathon. And it's a marathon because this is your life that you're setting yourself up for. Do you want to rush through this thing and mess up along the way very badly? Or do you want to make a few mistakes here and there as you're navigating and learning, getting it together, and become successful on the other side of it? To see a lot of things that we're doing. So stick with us, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Let's build a great future